Today on Bumpy Road Brews, from Long Live Beerworks. Yes, they're out of Providence, Rhode Island, and this is a beer called Hopeless Romantic. It is a double IPA coming in at 8% ABV. It was canned on September 27th of 2023. So that makes this beer like a month and a half old. Looking to see, it says naturally unfiltered, may contain sediment. It is a double IPA. I don't see anything on here that tells me what hops. So no hops are listed. Do not know. That is the label art. And yeah, let's go ahead and just give this a pour and go through this. I'm smelling like straight up orange juice already, just from pouring that. But the head on this thing is white. It is frothy. The color of the beer itself is a milky yellowish orange. Yeah, can't see through that. That is a murky beer. Some aromas from afar once again. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit citrusy. Just give me 1 second here. Just got a text message. Okay, yeah, that was the wife. She wanted me to take the pork pie out of the fridge to get it prepared for dinner tonight. So, pork pie. Anyways, my head's now kind of gone away. Some more on this aromas. Yeah, it's definitely got the citrusy fruits going for it. I mean, there's maybe there's a little strawberry hint there. Wonder if they use strata in this. I have to find out for sure what they're using, but it's kind of got like a little bit of like grapefruit, a little bit like orange citrus, strawberry note popping up. Let's get a little closer. Yeah, there's sweetness. Right. I don't know. There's a weird like. No, don't restart. It's great. Yeah, the computer wants to restart now while I'm doing a video too. Yeah, I got this weird like tin aroma. I'm thinking it came from the glass though, but I mean I just smelled the glass again, but that kind of went away. So it was like a real quick hint of tin. But I don't pick that up from the beer at all. So I think there was a spot on this glass that was just kind of messed up. Yeah, it's kind of there again. It's definitely this glass. Not quite sure why. It must have been something with the way it was washed, I'm guessing, but hopefully that doesn't ruin anything. I'll just sniff from this side. Yeah, it's kind of a citrusy thing, like I said. A little bit of that strawberry, just to kind of throw in a little berry note. It was like a little bit of sweetness, malt sweetness to it. Let's dive on in for the first swig. So cheers. Well, maybe that is the beer. Yeah, there's kind of this metallic note. That's strange. Yeah, so it's not the glass after all. There's a metallic note in this beer to me. It's present, but it's not the worst I've ever had with a beer that's had metallic type notes. It's usually a brewing flaw or something though, to get that in there. Anyways, some other positive notes on this. It does have that kind of orange citrusiness to it. It goes right along with the bitterness. It's a very kind of citrusy, bitter finish. Orange, grapefruit. Earthy, like dirt. There's like this dirt flavor that's kind of with that metallic note. Very earthy. some type of weird, like, it's like a weird pine. Earthy, dirt, slightly metallic note. Very odd. Never ever tasted it before, but it's kind of similar to like a little bit of like a pine note, but earthy, maybe woodsy too. The body on this beer seems to be medium. There's some grain note coming up now. It's not very like sweet on the palate. It was more sweet. I was picking up some more sweetness in the aromas. Very odd flavors coming through on this though. And somehow it's not disgusting, but it's definitely got this kind of I'd say instead of like a New England IPA vibe, it's kicking off this like cross between everything. Computer wants to keep restarting. What the hell? It's kind of like East Coast, West Coast, and maybe slightly New England all combined. It's all the IPAs except the British. So, yeah, 8% ABV. I do get a little bit of a warming from this. Now, that could be that kind of weird piney. It's kind of mixing. The citrus note does still linger on with that bitterness too. But all this other stuff that I just mentioned, all the weird notes, are also mixing in with that citrus bitterness. It is a building bitterness. It is starting to climb a bit more. I do kind of get a little bit of a metallic note kind of coming off the back of the tongue now as well. I really don't know exactly what to think about this beer. I don't hate it, but I absolutely don't love it. I don't know if it's just a bad can. That's the other thing. I only picked up one. So I've never had this before to say, hey, yeah, this tasted different prior to this. But if you've ever had this beer from Long Live Beerworks, you can always leave a comment down below as to what you think that it tastes like. I will also look it up if there's anything on Untappd or whatever to kind of just put that down in the description as to what maybe they say the flavors are, if they have something like that. Also maybe what hops are used in. I think that Strata may have been used. I was picking up a bit of a strawberry note, mostly in the aromas, not so much on the palate with that one, but yeah, definitely interesting to see what they used for hops. Anyway, so hey, that's it. I want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.